Hey everybody, Lydell Steiner here.
Romain from Terrateck.
And we're at the workshop of Terrateck, and we're going to be putting together the manual mulch layer. And so, Romain, can you walk us through what we have on the table?
Yeah, so we have a lot of parts on the mulch layer, but no worries, it's quite easy to set up. So we do have the handle, the cross tubes, the main frame. We have the tubes heating, for the roller, the disc, the ridgers, another frame. We have the wheel holder. We have the furrow. We have this plastic mulch holder for the tubes. And the cover disc, and of course the wheel to adjust the tension of the mulch into the soil.
Okay. All right, well, let's jump right into the assembly process here then, Romain.
Okay.
All right, well, here we are, Romain. We're going to already put this together. So we're building the main frame.
Yes.
And just explain a little bit how to get started.
Okay, so we're going to do the central frame of the layer. So we have the back and the front and the back frame of the center unit. The back of the layer is with this little hook. It allows to put the drip tape on it. So if you take the drip tape irrigation option. And then we're just gonna slide those two parts like this. So it needs to be under.
Okay, yeah.
And the laser has to, you have the writing Terrateck has to be on the good position. I mean, so you can put it as well, put that as well.
All right.
Okay, and then we're gonna bolt from inside.
All right, so there are 6 on each side. So I think we will just go ahead and do these, and then we'll fast forward to the assembled piece. Okay, so Romain, we have added all of the hardware on both sides. We've already tightened down them all. This is a 13, so 13 millimeter. So I'm gonna do the last one. All right, so you can use a socket, a wrench, whatever you want, but a little impact can be helpful. What's next?
Next, if the butterfly screws are not tight, so you can just put the butterfly screws. We're gonna unloose them a bit because we have the tubes to slide on. And then you're gonna have like 4 square tubes. So we're just gonna slide on each side 1 tube. You can just put the tubes till the end. For the moment, after we're gonna adjust that for sure. Okay, and then we have two parts like this. So one is going on the right and one is going on the left side. So the screws, as you can see on the drawings there, I'm just gonna get the drawings. So the screws there has to be on the outside back of the machine. So like
so this is the back, with the drip tape holders in the back.
The drip tape holder is on the back, so those screws has to be outside. So one is going there. So we're gonna slide the two outside pieces, but you need a hammer because the tubes can be.
There we go. Okay, so we're just going to the very edge.
And then we can just tight
a little bit. Okay.
And we're gonna do the other side. So tight the tubes. Still the two butterfly screws on each.
On the outside.
Outside are just unloose.
Okay. And I would say if you're having troubles getting these in, you might loosen these up a little bit if you ever need, if you're having troubles. I know sometimes when I do things, if the alignment's not quite feeling right, we could loosen those up.
Yeah.
These right here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so it can be a little bit of work sometimes. All right, so we have things squared up here. Looks good. Okay.
So now we are done with that. And so the next part, so you're gonna have six tubes like this.
6.
And so on each tube, the position of, let's say the main tubes is not the same. So you have some tubes which are more
like
on
an L.
top.
Yeah, they look like more like an L.
Like an L, and another one is more in the center.
Yeah, like a T.
So you have to just put the tubes on the good position of each side of the machine.
Okay, so there's 3 of each size, right?
You're right.
So 3 of these that are more like a T and 3 L's, okay?
Okay, and so the L, the T.
Yep.
You can see here. So there is one more like a T, and on the other side it's more like a L. So the T are going with the T and the L with the L.
I see here on the height here. Yep. Okay.
This one is more like as a T, and this one is more as like an L.
Okay. All right. So which one goes with which? This one goes with this?
Exactly.
So the T goes with the T and the L goes with the L.
Yep.
Okay. All right. How does this go on now?
So we're just gonna slide those tubes on. Oh, I can put it like this. Yep, you're good.
Okay, I think I see what you were doing. And you told me before, this is sometimes where we get into problems.
Yeah.
These look the same, but they're not.
They're not.
And so all of the same side, all the same form goes on the same side.
Yeah, and another thing is like, that's gonna work, but when you're gonna do the final adjustment, in that way, everything will be on the same position.
Okay.
So it make it easier.
Okay. Do we flip this around now?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I see the longer part goes down here, okay? Goes towards the bottom. All right. And the reason why we're doing this, just to explain, is the way that these tubes are welded, to get everything to be even, we need to have this be a little bit lower.
Yep.
So, all right.
That's the point.
Okay, we got those on. What's next, Romain?
What's next? So next we're gonna put.
We're gonna do the tires.
Yep.
Okay.
So I just take the 14.
All right, so we need a 14 wrench, and we're gonna put the tires on the tire holders.
Yep, that's a 13.
Oh, 13, all right. Is there any, which way they go this?
No.
It's pretty,
We don't care.
they go the same way, or they can go either way. I see you're using your tool that comes with the unit. Okay, so that allows us to hold the inside of the nut, and then we have to...
You can just do one on each side.
Yeah.
And the other one on the other side.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the final assembly of the main frame.
Yep.
Which is, so we're gonna have these furrow. We're gonna have the tubes, the roll tubes holder.
Yep.
And the back disc.
Okay.
So we're gonna put the back disc first. So we just put the back disc right here.
Now, did you tell me this was the back?
Oh yeah, this is the back of the harvester of the layer.
Yes.
But let's say we pull it. So when.
So you said that was the back.
Yeah, that's the back when you pull it. But when you look at it,
okay.
This is the back. Anyway, this is where we're gonna cover the plastic with the ground.
Right. Okay. So basically, we're gonna put the Hiller disc on the opposite side of
the drip.
Of the drip. Okay. Yep. Got it.
And then,
thank you.
So we have the furrower. So it's not a good one. Can you give me the other one, please?
Yep. There's a left and a right.
Yeah, a left and a right. So I'm gonna explain that on the video.
Okay.
So the furrower, you see, it's like a half. Mm-hmm. You have one flat part and the curved one. So the idea is to put the ground outside of the layer. Mm-hmm. So that's the reason we have a left and a right.
Okay, so the flat side goes to the inside.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then we have the wheel. No, on the other side.
So the wheel goes to the inside. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And we have the roller holder.
Okay. All right, so we put all 4 items on. The first goes the furrower, then the roll holder, and then the tire, and then the disc killer at the back. Okay?
So we can just...
all right, I think we're gonna do this cut, and we'll cut to the next process then.
Okay.
So we just finished installing the opposite side of the furrower, the plastic mulch holder, the tire, and the disc. So we're gonna do the adjustments later, but we just got everything kind of positioned there.
Yep.
The next step you told me is the handle.
Next step and last step.
Oh, man, we're already done. Almost.
So you have 2 handles, both are the same, so no worries about the position.
Okay.
So we have 2 square screws.
Carriage bolts.
Carriage bolts. So you just put the two bolts, and one is going down the other side. Let's say you can put it on the third hole from the top. So one is going like this.
And we have the handle on the plastic rubber handle on the outside of the unit.
You're right.
Okay, and a longer tube in the middle.
So I'm just gonna impact.
Yep. I think I had it reversed for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime.
Okay, and then we're gonna slide that tube on top. And then we can just move around the unit.
Okay, right there. So I'm gonna install this up in there.
Yep.
And this goes on the outside. Now, do any kits go on up here?
Yeah, we do have an options. This is like the drip tape irrigation.
So
option.
if you had the drip tape option, would you want to do that before you put this tube on?
Yes.
All right. So we'll show that in a separate video. But if you have the drip tape option, before you add this other side, would be a good time to put those on. Okay.
Yep. And we are Yeah.
The wrench.
We have a small wrench, so you can just install the small wrench on the layer. There is a little hole right here, so you have all time the wrench on the field, and it's nice because sometimes you need a wrench.
Okay. Well, there we go. That's the installation of the assembly of the mulch layer. Thanks, Romain, for showing that to me. And then we're going to do another video giving a little more kind of overview of how it works and some adjustments you can make in the field.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.